G'day one and all, and welcome back to my channel. Today you're in my house. Bit of a different setup for today. I'm sorry my house looks like I'm in the most brightest room ever, but it's just where my desk is at the moment, so oh well. So today I'm going to do tips and tricks on moving your house. Number one is purge and declutter. Okay, purging and decluttering is actually really good regardless if you're moving or not. And I am a big believer, if you're not using it, there's no point in keeping it, okay? Also decluttering, it's a really good opportunity to start new. If you get rid of clothing, then that gives you an opportunity to rethink your style of clothing, to, you know, rethink your life choices pretty much. It's always good to start off small. So, I don't know, a desk drawer or a kitchen drawer is a good place to start. Then move on to something bigger like a food cupboard or something, or a TV stand. And then once you're ready to move on, then you can move into different rooms, okay? And then eventually your whole entire household. The second tip is getting your moving supplies. So my first item is a tape gun. It's always good to tape up some boxes. Boxes is another thing that you will need. Extra tape, just in case you run out, because it's annoying. You're halfway through a lot of boxes that you're packing up and everything. You're going to put stuff in and then you run out of tape. And it's like, it's stressful. You're going to need a pen to mark everything. Always label your boxes, by the way. Very good idea. And colored tape. Now this is a very good idea if you want to color code the rooms. That's what I'm pretty much doing. So an example, behind me here is the lounge room. So the lounge room is going to be orange. We've made the desk red, etc, etc, etc. The third thing that you want to do is clean everything. Now this is a great opportunity when you're moving into a new house. You want to start fresh, okay? So you don't want to have dusty TV cabinets or like just, you know, dirty linen, okay? So before you leave, wash everything. And also your fridges and freezers, make sure you defrost them and clean them out as well. My fourth tip is to prepare an overnight bag, okay? So through the mayhem of moving and everything, it's a really good idea to just have an overnight bag, okay? So you literally, the day you're moving, you have all your essentials in there. So you have your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your hairbrush, your shower stuff that you use, like your shampoos, conditioner, body wash, deodorant spray, undies, bras, if you wear bras, shirts and shorts and everything like that in between. If it's cold, make sure you grab a jumper. If it's not, then make sure you grab some sunscreen. Like, just the essentials, eh? So it's a good idea, so you don't have to rummage through all these damn boxes just to find your toothbrush. Like, my fifth one is to keep all your important documents together, okay? So everything for the house, so keys, remotes, locks, anything that entails the house has to be kept here. So with us being a rent house, we're going to make sure all of our documents are with us at the time, so we can return documents if we need to, like services on the air conditioning, the fire alarm stuff, anything like that, as well as the keys, the remotes, and all the bits and bobs that goes with the house. The sixth tip is to have a cleaning basket. Now, I haven't put my cleaning basket together, but which I will eventually probably do in another video, okay? So with your cleaning bucket, make sure you have your mop and your bucket and your floor cleaner. Make sure you have an inside broom as well as an outside broom to sweep up any mess. Make sure you have a vacuum. And if you don't have a cordless vacuum, make sure you get an extension lead, because it's a bugger just to unplug and replug the cord from the vacuum, okay? Make sure you have your toilet brush and your cleaner for your toilet, so you can actually clean your toilet, because you just want to make sure that all this stuff is nice and clean. Make sure you grab your bathroom cleaner and scrubber, your all-purpose spray and a rag, and also your window cleaner and paper towels, and garbage bag bins, just in case. My 7th tip is to pack room by room, okay? So don't, I did this in a previous time. See, what I did in our old house was have a box for every room, okay? And not focusing on the one room, okay? It really scrambles your mind, honestly, okay? So do yourself a favor and go room by room. My 8th tip is to put heavier items in smaller boxes and lighter items in bigger boxes, okay? Books are a great example, okay? If a side tip, if you have any luggage cases and you have a bunch of books, because me and Nathan are very big book readers, if you have luggage cases, it's a really good idea to put your books in there, okay? Because you don't have to carry any heavy boxes or anything, and it's definitely grab one's luggage cases with wheels. That way it will be nice and easy for you to cart around everywhere, okay? So, but if you don't have luggage cases, only grab like really super small box so you can put like a couple of books in, okay? So not a massive amount of books, because the last thing that you want to do is pull your back out or hurt yourself, okay? So just be smart. If you can't lift it, bring stuff out and put it in a different box, okay? It's not that hard. Number 9, color code everything. One second. Now what I have for color coding stuff is color code by room. Now I've told you this before, but here is my moving legend, okay? So as you see here, the lounge room behind me here is going to be orange, okay? Our desk here is going to be red. Our kitchen's going to be pink. Our bedroom is going to be yellow. Our bathroom is going to be purple. Our laundry and garage is going to be green, just because we don't have much stuff in our laundry, so that's that. Also, we have a massive hallway cupboard, so that's going to be dark blue. And Sol and Larry have their own little boxes, so they're going to be light blue, okay? So it's just a good idea to color code your rooms, okay? That way, and if you have this moving legend here at the house that at your new house, and you stick it right where people have to walk in, they'll know if the box has orange tabs over it, oh, that goes to the lounge room kind of thing, okay? It's not so much a help for you, but people that are helping you, okay? Because you and your partner, or whoever's moving with you, know what's what, okay? You know when everything needs to go. You know it's like, oh, that stuff is going to the lounge room. But if you have guests, which a lot of the times me and Nathan are very lucky in the sense that we have quite a few friends, and we always ask them, if you give us a hand, we'll pay you, we'll get you some Chinese at the end of the day. So the next thing is to label everything, okay? If you have open boxes, like you can see up the top, and they don't have a closey lid bit, you don't really have to label them because you can actually see what's inside them. But for boxes who actually close on all up, and once you tape them all up you can't see what's inside it, label what's inside it, okay? It's good to know what room it's going to go in, but it's also a good idea to label what's inside it. That way you'll be like, say one of our consoles, say I wanted to play the Switch, like throughout our unpacking process, I'd be like, okay, I want to play the Switch just to have a break from all this mayhem and everything. Where's my Switch? And you literally open all the boxes in the lounge room that contain the orange tab on it, but they're all just over the place, okay? So label what's inside your boxes, alright? So DVDs, consoles, stuff like that, okay? So yeah, so you're not going through every single box for that said room, okay? So label what's inside it unless you can see inside the box, okay? 11th tip is to pack the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom last, okay? So that's, I've already said it before, but that's actually my 11th tip, okay? So pack the bedroom, the bathroom, and the kitchen last because you do use them, okay? If I were to say anything, I would pack the kitchen first out of the 3, because the bedroom and the bathroom you actually use right up until the end, okay? You can order food, okay? Keep a couple of utensils out. It's probably a good idea to put like a couple of mugs, a couple of cups, plates and bowls, forks and knives, spoons into your essentials bag, so when you actually do go to the new house, you're not rummaging through all your kitchen stuff and be like, where's my plate? So yeah, but in saying that, make sure you unpack the kitchen first, mainly because it's the biggest pain in the butt out of every single room, but it's good to have everything there, okay? So unpack that one first, all the others can come later, okay? And then your bedroom and your bathroom next, okay? Those are definitely the last things that you should pack and the first things that you should unpack, okay? So, what are you doing? 12th tip is a very humble one, to say the least, and that's to support your pets, okay, slash children. But support your pets more, because I don't have kids, so I don't have to support any child in this whole endeavor, okay? So support your pets, all right? I'm really worried. I see we've moved Larry twice at this point, and he, or just like she, doesn't really give a crap where they are, okay? But in saying that, Sol has never moved from this house before. Like, he was born at my mum and dad's place, and he obviously probably doesn't remember anything, because when he was a kitten, like a really young kitten, he came here. And this has been his forever home, okay? But unfortunately, we have to, we're moving, so he's probably not going to like the new joint for a very long time. I hear some animals become depressed when they leave, make the new home their home again, pretty much, okay? So support your pets, all right? I know me and Nathan will support Larry, and as well as Sol, to the best of our abilities. I'm so glad Nathan has had many cats before, because when he was younger with his family, he used to move all the time around the joint. So he knows various tips and tricks on how to comfort your cat more so than anything when they're moving. Just probably when you get to the new home, get them settled in pretty much as quickly as possible. Anyway, so just support your pets, okay? Play with them when you get to the new home, so they feel a little bit more, not as anxious, okay? My 13th tip is to take photos of how things are set up, okay? So with me and Nathan though, this is a kind of an unpacking process. We kind of know where we want to put everything, so we don't particularly need to do that, but it's a great tip that I know people like to do, okay? So take photos of your setups with my desk, okay? So I have the printer, the TV, my books and my bits and bobs everywhere, my books, everything here. So if I wanted to have the same setup, I'd take a photo of that, okay? But me and Nathan are going to change a bunch of things anyway, so we don't really particularly need to do that tip, but I thought it was a very helpful tip nonetheless. 14th tip is to keep all your electronic parts and your furniture parts together, okay? Now if you're like me and you love IKEA, particularly this little item behind me, you're probably going to have to unassemble it, okay? So it can fit in the moving van, the trailer, or whatever. Keep all of the parts in a Ziploc bag and tape it to the thing that you're unassembling, okay? And my 15th tip is use garbage bags for the clothes on the hangers. Now I thought this was a really good idea, and I used this tip when we first moved. So pretty much what you do is put your garbage bags you put your clothes in the garbage bags, and you tie your garbage bag handles up where the clothes hangers are. So pretty much you grab the clothes, you pretty much grab the clothes that are already on hangers, and then you can easily hang them up when you get to the new home, so you're not having to waste more boxes on clothes. Okay, so little tip. My 16th tip is to organize where everything is going prior to moving in. Okay, so it's a good idea to know where everything is going within the house, but it's even a better idea of how your setup is going to be. And you got to make sure with your partner, more so than anything, or the person that you're moving with, understands that as well. Okay, so communicate with your partner to make sure that they know where stuff is going, and kick them in the butt if they don't listen. My 17th tip is to move with trailers and cars. Okay, now here in good old my lovely little country town, we don't use moving vans. Okay, they are expensive. Good idea if you're moving very far away, definitely do spend the extra money to move if you're moving very far away. But considering me and Nathan aren't moving too far away from where we are now, we're going to be using a trailer. Okay, so if you're moving the next street over, or the next, like, you know, area over, like, use a trailer. It's not going to be that bad. Okay, so, oh Jesus Christ, it scared the crap out of me. So move with a trailer, so you might have to do several trips. That's the only suckish thing about it, but you should be right. Okay, so move your trailers, make sure your furniture is protected with bed sheets and or towels, and you should be right half the time. And as well as you got cars, shove them full of crap. Okay, so my 18th tip is to paint and patch your holes. Okay, so I know with rent houses, like in all houses, okay, like it's just a very good idea to just patch up the holes more so than anything, and try to get, especially if you're in a rent house, because you get holes in walls all the time. Okay, it's just, especially if you have kids. If you have kids, there's guarantee you're going to get a hole in the wall. Okay, there's just a guarantee. But make sure you just patch up all of your holes and everything. Okay, I'm sure that there are many videos on how to patch up a hole, but thank God I have Nathan. So my 19th tip, during cleaning week, okay, don't cancel your water and electricity bill server. Okay, so just because you're going to be cleaning the house, make sure that's like one of the last things you do to your house. Okay, so make sure you got to cancel your water, your electricity, your internet. Okay, so make sure you do that, but make sure it's one of the last things that you do. Okay, because you're going to be still using the house technically until you're actually out. So pretty much our lease runs out on a Thursday, so from Monday to Thursday is pretty much our cleaning week, and we're going to move out the weekend beforehand. So we have 4 days to pretty much clean the house, and probably on either the Wednesday or the Thursday morning, no, I'd say the Wednesday afternoon is when we're going to cancel our water, electricity, and our internet. Okay, so if they take a couple of days to cancel, I'd probably do it a couple of days in advance. Gonna be a pain if you're still cleaning though, so just keep that in mind. Okay, and my last tip is an unpacking tip. Unpack until you're done unpacking. Okay. I can't stress this enough, and pretty much what I do is I dedicate every day pretty much until everything is unpacked and everything is where I need it to be. Okay, so again, it's probably a good idea to purge items and declutter at this point as well as, but pretty much unpack until you are done. Okay, you don't want to spend a month or more, or even a week or more unpacking, okay? You're never gonna do it if you don't do it within, I'd say, 2 weeks, okay? Give yourself at least 2 weeks to unpack and you should be fine, okay? It's an achievable little thing, okay? So start with the room, probably a room that you use the most, and just unpack. Get everything out of the get everything out of the boxes, okay? And what I'm pretty much gonna do is get everything out of the boxes and put it on the bench. So let's say the bathroom, okay? So everything out of the boxes, put them on the bench, and then go through each individual thing, okay? And if I don't want it, it's going in the donate box, okay? If I want it, it's going to be put away. Do that, okay? So if you don't use the item, get rid of it. You're not going to use it in the new house if you never used it in the old house, okay? So get rid of it, all right? And it's a good opportunity to buy more stuff. It's a very bad way to look at that, but you know what I mean, okay? So that is my tips for moving / unpacking video, okay? So if you enjoyed this video, give it a good old like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.